join me in welcoming Reflect's COO, Kerim Ispir, to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first Augmented World Expo Europe here in Berlin. I'm really thrilled to be here on stage, and I'm very much looking forward to the next 2 days. First of all, I would really like to thank Ori, all supporters, all sponsors, and of course you for attending this great event. Thank you very much for the introduction, Tom. My name is Kerim Ispir. I'm the COO of Reflect. Just to give you a small or short background information who we are and what we're doing, Reflect is an IT company based in Munich. I'm focusing on industrial augmented and virtual reality software solutions for our industry customers. Founded in 2012, in the meanwhile we have 53 employees and offices in Munich and Düsseldorf. We would like to take this great opportunity to make 2 announcements in regards to Reflect. The first announcement, I have to check the clock, sorry for that. The first announcement is product related. Reflect has 3 major software products enabling our industry customers to really use augmented and virtual reality in a very productive way, in the most efficient way without any programming skills. So the first announcement we would like to do is we're very proud and very much happy to launch version 2.0 of our powerful and flexible software Reflect One. What is Reflect One? Reflect One is a very flexible and the most powerful content platform for industrial augmented reality applications. You can reuse existing content, meaning you can reuse existing CAD data, metadata, images, videos. So really not have the need to redo all the content again. As you know, this is a downside of augmented reality right now. Reflect 2.0 comes with a bunch of new features. I want to highlight 2 major features, as my time is limited to now 2.5 minutes. First, a major feature of our platform 2.0 is it's IoT ready. What does this mean? It's a huge improvement for us, and it's a very important point for our industry customers, being Internet of Things, IoT enabled, and in context with Industry 4.0, a very big improvement. You can't only use predefined content, pre-authored content. You can fetch directly live data from your machine and make it visible with AR and VR. A second major feature of the platform is a new interface to Docufy. As I mentioned before, Reflect One is the most flexible AR content platform. We enable every customer to integrate this software tool in their existing IT infrastructure. One major improvement is we integrated Docufy, one widespread XML authoring system here in Germany. So every customer who is using Docufy can seamlessly use Reflect One 2.0. The second announcement is not less important for us as Reflect. Back in Santa Clara, we announced our expansion plans for the US. Finally, the decision is made. We will open our offices now in Los Angeles. Due to the fact to our exclusive partnership with Hyperloop Transportation Technologies. The tube you will see on the right side. Hyperloop Transportation Technologies is one of the customers or one of the companies competing for Elon Musk's vision of a revolutionary transport system. A tube in a vacuum tube traveling from A to B with 1,200 kilometers per hour. So, Reflect offices will open in Los Angeles beginning of December. This is a great opportunity for us to really serve our customers in the US on-site, which will support even a faster growth in the US. Being said so, enjoy your time, have a great exhibition, great conference, great speeches, great network, and don't miss to talk to us at least once. We have our booth downside, lots of live demos, AR, VR, so happy to see you there. Thank you.
Wikitude is a leader in software development tools for augmented reality. Here to make an announcement is its CEO, Martin Herdina. Please welcome Martin to the stage, please.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. And thanks to Ori and Tom bringing AWE to Europe. It's great to be here. For those of you who don't know Wikitude, we're around for quite a while now. We are the largest independent augmented reality ecosystem. With Wikitude technology per today, there are about more than 20,000 applications that have been built using our technology. And we just ran the stats last week. Right now, there are a bit more than 750 million, so like 750 million devices with Wikitude technology installed. That's something that makes us very proud. And over the last years, we have been enabling augmented reality in many verticals, starting from travel and tourism, over print, e-commerce, etc. And the reason for me now being on stage is to announce an additional focus we take, which is focusing on IoT, the Internet of Things. So we believe the Internet of Things, IoT, brings a huge value to the enterprise of the future, ranging from displaying product information where they are originated, showing dynamic instructions where they belong to, and last but not least, visualizing errors where they occur and before they occur. This is something we would like to assist. This is something we would like to enable, and that's why I'm here on stage announcing this new focus around IoT. What does IoT mean for us, for Wikitude? So over the last few months and years even, we have taken a few investments in this space that really help us now entering this position with full pace. On one hand, it's about the necessary technology around 3D tracking. So we have invested a lot in 3D tracking, and that's something, please check out the booth later on. So a set of technologies necessary to track industrial appliances, to track enterprise applications. That's something we have completed quite well now. Second piece being the infrastructure. Over the last year, we have invested in cloud infrastructure in Europe, in North America, in Asia Pacific, as well as in mainland China, just to make sure that our customers really get best access to the cloud and infrastructure services where they're located and where they need it. Finally, when I talk about infrastructure, we also launched the ability to launch private clouds, specifically when you think of enterprises, when you think of IoT. Private clouds is really important security measure, and that's something we support as of today. Last but not least, Wikitude is like an enabling technology. It's a bridge technology. So when I say IoT, we are dependent on the necessary partners. So we need access to the data we can visualize. We need the right hardware. And for that reason, we're happy to have lined up like a very nice partner ecosystem, ranging from hardware partners, such as like ODG, such as Epson, such as Ispir, which we announced today, actually. Apart from that, we have lined up a number of expert companies who are the ones capable to really integrate with the enterprises, connect Wikitude to the data where they belong to, ranging from companies like Itissimo, like Ispir again, like All Visual, and some others. Last but not least, so please check out our booth, booth number 6, where we have all the kind of IT stuff built, demoed, and ready to experience yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Martin. Award-winning image recognition and augmented reality provider Catchoom is our next presenting company in the major announcements. Here to take the stage is CEO and co-founder David Marimon. Please welcome David to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here in a capacity to describe Catchoom and one of the things that we are launching today. Catchoom, for those of you who don't know us, is an image recognition and augmented reality platform We provide software to developers and digital agencies who build applications typically in the retail, publishing, and media space. We have been recognized by Gartner as a cool vendor in digital marketing, and twice at the AEE Awards. And we have been featured by Wired as one of the hottest startups in Europe. Now, over the past around 5 years, we have performed more than 450 million image recognitions, and we are now on a quest to get to 10 billion interactions per year by 2025. Now, there has been a growing concern recently on mobile consumer data, and this has been attracted primarily thanks to the success of Pokemon Go, as you well know. So for us, putting together our long-term vision and those user concerns was a motivation to work on providing greater flexibility and providing more access to experiences on device. So today I'm proud to announce the launch of our Crafter Pro SDK. This SDK is meant to combine all in one. So everything that we have in our tool set. So this is cloud image recognition, which allows you to scan through millions, if you want, of images in the cloud, and they can be updated at any time, because that's done through the content management system of Crafter. On-device image recognition, which allows you to run like still large scale, but just thousands of images on device, so without internet connection. This is very well suited for like applications that you want to run on a flight, for instance, or in the middle of the desert, if you want. And last but not least, of course, providing interactivity thanks to our augmented reality capabilities. So let me give you a few examples of what's possible with this. So for instance, we could think about a museum application where the catalog is quite extensive and you want to provide interactivity despite internet connection, okay? So this allows a museum to not to deploy, for instance, a Wi-Fi network across all the sections of the museum, but rather have one hotspot at the beginning and then allow visitors to walk by. Another use case that is pictured here is car driver's manual. So instead of having to browse to the book, I mean, how many of you have done that ever? You just take your smartphone, point at different places in your car, and bring up interactive content. And one that I like, and it is becoming more frequently asked for, is, for instance, an interactive booklet for the sales team. So being able to go visit a customer with your entire booklet and make it interactive. And last but not least, we are demonstrating at our booth, actually the customer who triggered this. It's called Print, spelled with Y. And what they have developed is a hardware that docks in your smartphone and allows you to print out actual pictures. So they have combined all our tools with this SDK to make it possible for people to print out their pictures and see a small video on top of those pictures, thanks to our augmented reality capabilities. So I hope you enjoy our SDK. It will be downloadable very soon, this October for sure. And thank you very much. If you have any questions, please come to our booth. We are downstairs. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Text recognition experts Anyline are our next presenting company. Here to join us on stage is CEO Lukas Kinigadner, the CEO of Anyline. Please welcome Lukas to the stage.
Hi guys, happy to be here. I'm Lukas, CEO and co-founder of Anyline, and I'm very happy to make this big announcement today. First, I will explain what Anyline does. Anyline is a mobile OCR technology. We use the camera of a smartphone and use image recognition operations we specifically designed for mobile devices to extract information, text and numbers from objects. For example, customers of us use Anyline for scanning license plates from cars or scanning passports, scan serial numbers So a variety of different things. And for us, the smartphone was the technology to go. We spent 3 years in developing image recognition operations, which allows us to seamlessly recognize data in real time, highly accurate, and offline. But as you all know, AR is a much better experience with wearables. And that's why we decided to also provide our technology for the Microsoft HoloLens. And this is our big announcement. We will, from now on, officially support the Microsoft HoloLens. We have a live demo at our booth where Peter, one of our developers, will be happy to show you our live demo. And we are really excited about that. That's for Anyline the next step in the direction of a seamless integrated AR experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please join me in welcoming our next presenter, Ferhan Ozkan, the Director of Partnerships and Alliances at VR First, who will be talking on VR First's cooperations with IEEE Digital Senses Initiative. Welcome, Ferhan.
First of all, it is very nice to be here in that very important event, AVE Europe. And we, as VR First, we have seen lots of interesting talks here, talking a lot about innovation of VR, innovation of AR. But I would like to underline one thing. Do you know that there is only 1.5 headset wearable per university? And we are actually tapping into this area. We are cultivating, empowering universities and developers. And with the help of our partners from different VR and AR companies, associations, we are bringing equipment and knowledge to the universities. As you see here, there is also lots of interest from university. They are bringing their spaces for this equipment so that we could be able to set up VR First labs worldwide. We have just launched 8 months ago, and it is already more than 500 universities in our network, and more than 200 of them already applied for VR First Lab. And I'm very happy to announce that we have already 26 VR First Labs worldwide, not only in Berlin, but also in US, in Asia as well. And we are expanding very fastly right now. And thanks to our partners, they are providing equipment. On the other side, on the university side, IEEE Digital Senses Initiative is helping VR First a lot. And we expect the community to create content for your own platforms, for your own hardware. We really would like to bring democratizing innovation for VR and AR. Tomorrow we will have another talk that will go into deep in terms of VR First initiative, but I would like to invite all the companies and platform owners here to be part of VR First, because in the following months we are setting up a very big alliance for bringing all the major stakeholders of the industry, both for VR, AR, and MXR as well. And we would like to invite you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And finally, our last presenter in the major announcement section of our agenda is Stephan Schindler, the chairman of the board for Virtual Reality Berlin Brandenburg, or VRBB. Please welcome Stephan to the stage.
Good morning, thank you. And thank you, AWE, for partnering with Virtual Reality, the Virtual Reality Association, German Verein, Berlin Brandenburg. There's a reason for AWE hosting its first European event in Berlin. And we believe that Berlin and the whole capital region is a great spot for this new computing platform. In fact, we believe this is a great spot for becoming a hotspot in this technology is probably not the right word for it, but for this phenomenon, a hotspot that can be in between the hotspots in China and the US. And about 40 companies have come together to form this club. And the local governments, both in Berlin and Brandenburg, have acknowledged that it is a great opportunity for businesses to be established here. And so this is why we created this association. And I'm here to tell you about it, but I'm also here to tell to all of you, if you are interested in that space, if you are either interested in these new computing platforms, augmented and virtual reality, or you're interested in the region, or both, please do join us. We want to make the combination of these players bigger and more competitive in the region, but we also want to bring business to the region for these players. And I only have 2 minutes, so my last commercial announcement here is that we have a big conference coming up in November 16th, the VR Now conference. Please check it out on the web. It's vrnowcon.io. And during that conference, or at the evening, we will also present the first virtual reality award in 3 categories: a tech award, a business award, and an art award, and a grand prize. So you're all invited to Potsdam on November 16th to join us for VR Now Con. Thank you very much.
Thank you.